Today I'm going to be doing full analysis on XAU USD or gold, and I'm starting with the weekly time frame because I use the weekly and the daily time frame to find market direction, and then I go to the smaller time frames for 1 hour for entries. So when I start, the first thing that I could see is that we are in a sideways range, and if I just identify these areas here, we could see that we are at the bottom of the range right now. The market has pushed down to the bottom of this range, and I'm going to be looking for the market to either continue in this consolidation or sideways movement, this range, or I'm going to be looking for the market to break out. As such, I'm just going to identify another area down here, which if we break out, that could be our potential target. So based on the weekly, based on where we're at right now, I am looking to buy this market until the market tells me otherwise. But I'm not just jumping and buying. And the reason why I'm buying is we could clearly see that every time the market comes to this range, the bottom of the range right here, we have an opportunity to buy the market. If we bought the market, we would have made profit. And every time it comes to the top of the range here, we could have sold the market and we would have made profit. So for now, I am looking, my bias would really be to buy this market. But what I would want to see is I would need, because we're still bearish, we're still heavily bearish. We could see that the market is still making lower lows and lower highs. So it's not that I'm just going to jump and buy. Now, I need to see rejection. I need to see the market start waving up, making higher highs and higher lows. And as I said, this is a weekly chart. So now when I go down to the daily, I'm going to be looking for some type of reversal on the daily. So how would I see that reversal? As the market was working its way down, right? Some of you all, maybe you all are trendline traders. So if you are, we could see that this here was the trend. So one of the easiest ways to spot a reversal or to look is if the market breaks this trend like this, comes back, retests, and then we could look to buy. So if that happens, that's one of the scenarios where we could be buying the market. What I would want to see as well is this market break this level here. And the reason why I'm identifying this level right here, and let me do this level right here, is because the definition of a downtrend, lower lows and lower highs. So if we start at the top here, we have a high, lower high, lower high. This is the most recent lower high. We have some sub lower highs right here on the way down. So what I need is the market to start taking out these highs, and in taking out these highs, we would see that now the market is changing from bearish structure to some bullish structure. And once we get on the right side of this trend line, that's when I want to start buying. So because this is where we're at right now, there's no need for me to even go down to the 4 hour, because the 4 hour is going to say the same information in terms of bearish. So once we break the structure, that's when I want to start buying this market on the way up. I'll be able to plot some Fibonacci's. If we push like this, I'll be able to plot some Fibonacci's to find targets, to find stops, to find entries, and then we would see what the market does from there. Now, this is one option. Let's say the market does not hold in this pattern and it decides to break out. Let me just clear the screen again. Let me go back to the weekly. And let me just redraw the lines. Top of the range, bottom of the range. And I want to identify this lower area here. Right. If the market finally breaks out, then what I want to see is this. I want to see the market I want to see the market break out of this level, then come back, reject this area, and then fall. So that would be the area that I would start looking to sell this market, and it would look something like this. This is where I want to start selling. So in terms of the game plan, we have two options in front of us right now. And this is something that you all will start to look out for. Now, as I said, this is the weekly. So this is not going to play out next week or tomorrow. But we'll start seeing what the market is doing as the weeks progress. So it's either going to break out, come back and retest and go down to this level here. Or if we hold within this range, we should start seeing the market waving back up, where we could look to actually buy these levels on the way back up. We could buy on the way back up. So that's my analysis on gold, guys. Now, always be cautious when you're trading. Wait for your confirmations, wait for your rejections, and then look to enter the market, guys.